Well, welcome back to Get Down to Business. Today, we're diving into the world of performance advertising with a true veteran of the industry, Borja Cuan. Borja joined the performance advertising industry in 1998 and has built a career focused on providing strategic business solutions for both his teams and clients. He's known for helping to grow stable, successful organizations, all while maintaining a personal commitment to a great client experience. Borja, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. How have you seen the landscape of performance advertising evolve over the past 2 decades? And what are the most significant changes that businesses need to be aware of today?
I have been in the industry for 26 years, and I would say it's only gotten harder is sort of what comes to mind. There's been a constant evolution of changes with respect to the different ad platforms that exist out there: Google, Meta, LinkedIn, TikTok. Those platforms are constantly making changes, advancing technology. So I think the game is getting harder, which is not a bad thing. It just means there's more competitors entering the marketplace. I think the cost of doing business on these digital platforms is getting more expensive, which really means that for any business that's out there looking to do digital marketing as a way to promote their product or service, I think it's really important to align with people that really understand how to use these platforms to maximize the revenue opportunities for that particular business. So whether you're building a team in-house or working with an agency, really align with subject matter experts who've been doing this for a while and have worked with companies in your vertical.
Borja, thank you. You and your team at 415 are known for providing strategic business solutions. When a company comes to you looking to improve their performance advertising, where do you typically start, and what's your process for developing a strategy?
Yeah, I think it's really starts with asking a lot of questions. Before talking to a prospect, we'll access any publicly available information on the internet that we can, right, to learn more about their business, their product or service. Obviously, start with their website and kind of read more about what they do. But then once we get that prospect on the phone, it's really understanding what their most pressing challenges are. What are some of the most important problems they're looking to solve as it relates to growth marketing? What are the sort of goals and objectives that they have for the campaigns that they want to launch on these digital programs? How are they evaluating success? What is the metric, or what are the metrics that they look at when evaluating whether something is successful or not? And then, learn more about who they're trying to reach. Who is their ICP? Who is their ideal customer profile? What does that customer look like? And once we have gathered all that information, at that point, we're more informed and we're more sort of able to decide on what channels that make most sense for us to invest dollars into. So we obviously need to know what kind of budgets they have. And then once they give us that number, we can then say, here's what we recommend in terms of budget allocation across these different platforms, and with the hopes of generating sales or leads for them.
Absolutely. And you have emphasized in the past a commitment to great client experiences. Bottom line, Borja, we are living in a very fast-paced world. So what does that look like in practice? Why is it so crucial for long-term client relationships?
Yeah, I think for us, the two most important things that drive customer retention are good relationships, which means we're building deep connections with our clients, and driving results. You really need both of those to create long-lasting relationships in our business, and frankly, for most, if not all other businesses. And so we place a lot of emphasis on building relationships with clients. That means obviously driving value and helping them do their jobs, as well as just getting to know them better, right? So let's sit in a conference room, let's do whiteboard sessions, let's present our plan, but let's also spend time outside of that conference room. Let's go to dinner, let's go to wine country, let's go to a baseball game. Let's do something that allows us both to take a mental break from talking about work and get to know each other on a more personal level, right? What are your hobbies? Tell me about your family. What do you do when you're not working? Things like that. I think that's really important, because if you have a good relationship with the client and things go sideways, they're more likely to give you a second opportunity. Whereas if things go sideways and you have a bad relationship or your relationship is non-existent, they're likely to cut you. The second piece is probably the most important, which is no matter how good your relationship is and how much someone likes you, we are absolutely required to drive results for our businesses. And if we don't do that, no matter how much they've enjoyed their time with us, they need to probably fire us, because at the end of the day, those clients are expected to drive growth for their business. And so they can't be partnering with a company that's not helping them achieve that goal. So it's kind of both.
Absolutely. I'm chatting with Borja Cuan, and it really has been a pleasure learning from you, Borja. I want to give the last 30 seconds to you. Tell us briefly where we can get in touch with you and your team at 415, and just real 10 seconds of what do you guys do?
Yeah, we are a performance marketing agency that helps businesses scale through digital advertising, Google, Meta, LinkedIn, TikTok. You can learn more about us by visiting our website, 415digital.com. That's FOUR15digital.com. On our website, you're able to learn more about the services that we offer, also read some of our case studies, and learn more about our culture.
Borja Cuan, thank you so much for sharing and educating our listeners. We're going to squeeze in a quick break here on the show, all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.